Well, hello there, Gemini. It is time for your monthly reading. This is going to be for the month of October. I cannot believe we are already headed into the Halloween season. That's so crazy to me. So, anyways, I'm going to be checking out your month of October. Pretty much what I'm going to do is pull an oracle card, then we'll pull some tarot cards. We're going to get a sense of your general energy. We're also going to see if there's anything that's getting in your way, blocking you from reaching your goals. And lastly, we will take a look at any final outcomes for the month. I'm also going to do something a little fun too, is something new that I'm going to try is I have these dice here that I'm going to roll, and we're going to get some numbers, see if there's any numbers that you need to be aware of for the month of October. And that'll be right at the end of the reading here. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on shuffling your oracle cards. And while I do that, I just want to make note to look down in the description, because I do have other readings for you listed, including the last 3 months of 2022, as well as career and money readings. So if you're into that, check those out as well. And let's see, what do we have for Gemini for October? Okay. So we get Mars. Woo-wee. Motion. I love that card. Nice bright red color. Looks really cool, especially with October and Halloween season coming up. And actually we have the blood moon, the hunter's moon, coming up in October, full moon. So that's a pretty cool looking card for that. So let me go ahead and shuffle now. Let's see, what do we have for Gemini for October, please? And I just want to thank everyone for subscribing. Thank you so much. It's the best reward, as I'm trying to put out as many videos as I can for you on a timely basis so that you can see them in time before the weeks and the months hit. And let's see, that one wanted to jump, but I caught it. Haha, joking. Okay, so let's see what we have for you. So we get the Emperor, Temperance, Four of Swords, Four of Wands, the Magician, and Eight of Wands. Cool. And on the bottom, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. Let's see what we got going on with you. So Mars, motion. Like I said, this is a very cool looking card because we have in October, we actually have the Hunter's Moon or Blood Moon that's coming up, and that'll be on the 9th, I believe, of October. So really cool card. The card says motion, and you see here like this very muscly arms here. You know, this is a card of being active. So it can be as simple as starting a new exercise program this month, but all in all, this is a card of taking action. So this card is telling you, you need to take action. You need to start something. You can't just be sitting around. And I'm looking at the rest of the, the rest of the reading, and that's kind of what I'm getting here, is that you might be a little immobile right now. So this is a card reminding you, jump into action, but also don't jump into action blindly. Because as we see, we have the Emperor here, which is all about strategic planning, but we'll get there. So also the Mars is the planet of Aries and Scorpio, so that's something to keep in mind. You may feel a need for independence this month. You may feel increase in passion, maybe even lust. You know, Scorpio is a very lustful sign, so you may feel some of those feelings as we go through the month of October. Now, like I said, you need to take action. The card's saying jump into action, do something. But the Emperor is saying make sure you are planning, make sure you're being strategic about what you're doing. Don't just blindly go forward. So, like kind of how the card the example the card gives is like if you were to get into a sports car, the sports car will get you from one point to another very quickly as long as you're being safe about it. But as soon as you try to do it blindly or try to do it without a plan, then you risk crashing, you risk injury, things like that. So the Emperor card is here to remind you and kind of plant you into the idea of make sure you're planning out your actions as you're doing it. Don't just blindly go into any type of new activity. So then we have Temperance and Four of Swords as far as blocking your progress. honestly, like I get an overall feeling of, I don't want to use the word, but the best word is laziness, overindulging, and just refusing to make better choices for yourself. Now, Gemini, that's all you, if that's what you want to do, but these cards are saying that it's time to maybe change those activities around to make better choices. I just feel like you're kind of just staying in one spot and you're not being as active as you should be. So I would honestly take those cards as they are. And and we have the Eight of Pentacles over here, which is all about working on your craft. And I almost feel like this is a card of like, keep your nose in your own business. I feel like this is a card reminding you that just stay in your lane this month. It's not worth going out and looking at other people's business and getting involved in their business. Just stick to your own craft and you will get ahead. Stick to your own thing, and what you need is going to come, what's going to manifest for you this month, because your outcome is absolutely fantastic. I think if you progress down this correctly, if you jump into action, if you do something instead of just sitting around, you have a fantastic potential outcome here. So we have the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is all about celebrations. It's reunions, just reuniting with family and friends. So you could have some type of event. Maybe it's just a Halloween party that you're throwing or that you're going to go to. But there's some type of celebration here with family and friends. It could be a reunion with somebody who moved away. Maybe they come back to visit. But overall, that is a very exciting thing to look forward to. And then we have the Magician and the Eight of Wands. So the Magician is all about creating whatever it is that you want to create. Like, you are the cook here. You can turn anything you want into gold right now. You have the power to do that. So it's a card of focused creativity, turning your visions into reality. This is a very good card for manifesting. Also, this is a card of inspired action. We're going back to action here. And then inspired, like this is all about planning. So a planned action. Magician is a beautiful card for that. Eight of Wands is a card of movement. Very quick movement, speed, action, some type of quick change. It could also be some type of news that arrives for you. But overall, I'm getting such a strong reading here of fast action, something in your life. If you were to just jump into action here, there's going to be a fantastic potential outcome for you. Overall, I think this is a very great reading. The outcome is amazing, and it's such a good reminder up here for everyone, not even just you, Gemini. I think for everyone, it's a reminder to get up, get moving, because it ain't going to just come knocking on the door. Opportunity doesn't knock on the door, no matter what anyone says. You have to be out there. You have to be out there looking for it, and you have to be busting your butt. So let's see what these numbers come out on this, on these die here. Let's see what we have. Okay, so we have numbers 3 and number 5. So this could mean October 3rd, October 5th. If you put them together, you get October 8th. So maybe it could be a day where something happens, some type of event for you. This could also mean just a lucky number for you this month. It could also mean numbers that you should be on the lookout for, that maybe this is what Spirit's communicating, sending you a message here. And then we also have numbers 11 and 15 that came up. This could also be 26. So again, these could be numbers that are very important to you. Could be special dates that are coming up. It's all up how do you perceive them, to be honest. So the 26th, we do have the new moon on the 25th. The new moon is all about new beginnings. So maybe the 26th is something special for you. It is a special new beginning for you. Maybe you are starting something fresh on that day, a fresh hobby, a new craft. I don't know. Or that could be when this news comes in for you. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please hit that subscribe button. Thank you again for the support. And I look forward to seeing you in your next reading, my friend. Goodbye.